Welcome to the final free high-ticket dropshipping course, module number 8, going over SEO for high-ticket ecom. This is the final module of the completely free high-ticket ecom dropshipping course series. And in this video, we're going to talk about everything you need to know about SEO. We're going to give you the framework, but everything else comes down to you to actually figure out the actual steps to actually implement SEO for your store. So we're going to talk about why SEO and what even is SEO. So SEO stands for search engine optimization, and essentially SEO is a way we optimize our website to get more organic traffic from Google. The reason why we're doing SEO and we want to get Google traffic is because Google traffic is the most highest buying intent. People on Google are more likely to buy than some traffic sources such as TikTok. You might be able to get a lot of organic traffic from TikTok, but they might not convert as well compared to Google traffic. So why should you even care about SEO? So there's three big reasons why you should even care about SEO to start with. Number one is going to be profit margins. Now I'm going to tell you, if you make a $2,000 sale and you make $500 on that sale and you pay $200 to acquire that customer via Google ads, you're left with $300 left over on your $2,000 sale. Not bad. Now with SEO, you can make that same sale all organically, meaning you didn't pay to acquire the customer. So you make $500 on that $2,000 sale, and that's even better. So that indirectly boosts your profit margins. Next is going to be building a moat around your business. So building a moat around your business is very, very important, especially for a niche down store. You want to be the go-to store for that industry. If you're selling, for example, espresso machines, you want to be the top e-commerce store eventually at some point for espresso machines and coffee. So building a moat around your business and also authority in the industry. It goes hand in hand with building a moat around your business, because when you build a moat around your business, meaning people cannot just go into that same industry, let's say espresso machine, and start up a store and take over your entire market share. It's going to be very, very time consuming and very, very hard for someone that's brand new compared to a store that's already been doing it for a couple of years that already has organic traffic coming in. So building a moat around your business, if you want it to be long term, and building authority around your business, as well as profit margins. SEO is very, very great for this. You can, the more traffic at the end of the day you can get to your store, the more revenue you can get to your store. It's as simple as that. So I'm going to give you a general strategy breakdown for how you can do SEO for your high-ticket e-com store. So there is 9 steps to this. Number one is going to be keyword research. So you want to identify one product type that is lucrative to your business using Ahrefs. So this can be your best sellers or the ones that have the highest potential, meaning maybe you don't have a bestseller product type just yet, but you feel like there is one product that has high margins. There's a lot of decent amount of people searching for it, and the most important is low competition. Lower competition equals you can rank more content faster because you don't need as much backlinks and you don't need as much content to rank higher inside Google's organic results. So make sure you use Ahrefs, because in my opinion, Ahrefs is probably one of the best SEO tools that you can use for keyword research. So let's go ahead and fire up Ahrefs. All right, I've signed into Ahrefs account, and inside Ahrefs, you want to go to the Keyword Explorers tab. And then here is where you want to essentially search your keyword. So let's go back to this tab. So we want to identify one product type that's lucrative to your business. So depending on what your industry is, so I'm going to just pick one. Let's say fireplaces. This is a very big industry. It's also very competitive at the same time, but there's probably other related product types that are not as competitive that you can do SEO for. So I'm on this website called North Country Fire, and let's see what other products they have besides fireplaces. I don't really want to do fireplaces because a lot of people do fireplaces. So we have an Osborne 2500 pellet stove. So let's try pellet stoves. Let's see how competitive they are in terms of SEO inside of Ahrefs. So we're going to paste that in there, and we're going to put that inside Ahrefs, and we can see keyword difficulty is 22. So medium difficulty according to Ahrefs we have 54 or 57,000 volume, and you can see that it's trending up over time. Like at the peaks, there every year it's increasing. From 2018 it was at 118,000, 2015 peak was at under 80,000. So over time it's slowly reaching new peaks. So this is definitely a growing industry. But one thing I'm looking at this and I realize is this is definitely seasonal. It obviously peaks in the winter season when people are in colder states. They need pellet stoves to stay warm. So if you're gonna do this, just know that if you pick a seasonal product type, then the organic traffic, around the June area might not, result into as much sales as you want to. However, this should not be something like you just ignore. Just because it is seasonal doesn't mean you should not do it. But I do believe, more stable year-round product types are probably better than, this huge swings up and down every year. So let's see if there's anything else. Obviously, fireplaces and stuff are going to be seasonal. So maybe let's look at like grills. How about something like this? So this is like I was looking at these, I think grill islands. So let's look up grill island. These are probably seasonal as well. I'm trying to find something that's not seasonal. So let me just look around and see if there's any other product types that is not seasonal. That's also high ticket, obviously. Let's look at furniture. Let's just pick pantries. So pantry cabinets, okay. So if you're selling pantry cabinets and those are your top sellers on your store, this is the exact process that you want to implement SEO. So pantry cabinets only has 2.4 thousand searches, which is a lot lower than pellet stoves, but there's definitely more. It's not seasonal, and with it only having 2,400 searches, do not be worried that this is a bad keyword to target. Usually means that it is very less competitive than the other product types. So when we look at pantry cabinets right here, and we look at these SERPs, we can see the number one ranking position is pantry kitchen cabinets at Lowe's. So Lowe's is ranking number one. Pantry cabinets, IKEA, Home Depot, wholesale cabinets, Amazon, Wayfair, Target, Craftsmate, Bath & Beyond. So you can see that with this keyword, there's definitely a lot of high authority websites, but that doesn't mean you can't be in the top positions as well. These websites, for example, this page that's ranking for Lowe's, it's just a auto-generated page. You can see just based on the URL. You can create a page that's way better than this, that's not automatically generated, that's way better and more likely to rank based on what is currently ranking at Google. So we look at all these results, they are all like automatically generated. Like it has no all this content is very slim. There's also no text under the collection pages as well. And this is all, look at this. Pantry cabinets 23609. This is an automatically generated page. So it's very easy to actually rank, in the top 10 because your page is more qualified for the search term, which is pantry cabinets. So let's say we want to do SEO for pantry cabinets. We want to download all these keywords via Ahrefs. So there's 2,117 keywords, and you can see the total volume is actually not just 2.4 thousand. These are all related keywords to pantry cabinets. So we select them all. You can see that there's 18,000 volume. So select them all. Let's see. Go to export. We want to do all 2,117. We export them for Excel. Then we can go ahead and open this up. So first of all, we only need two columns. The column for keyword and the column for volume. Everything else we can delete. We don't need that data. Next, you want to apply the same strategy for the other tools, such as Answer the Public. So Answer the Public is a tool that will look for questions related to the keyword. So if we just type in pantry cabinets, inside of Answer the Public and click search. Same with Low Fruits. Low Fruits, I believe, is a paid software, but let's go ahead and load it up. Yeah, it requires some credits, but with Low Fruits, you essentially will also find keywords that are not in Ahrefs and not in Answer the Public, that are underserved. So using a combination of all three, we want to format all our keywords into here. So take the keywords that you downloaded from Answer the Public and download it. We need an account, but you can download this from Answer the Public for free. But take the data from these two other platforms and format it into your Excel sheet where it's just keyword and volume. So all these ones where there's none right here inside of Ahrefs, it's probably because it's underserved, meaning you could just put 0 for them, or you can put 10. We can just put 10. So take that and just apply it all the way down there. So take all these keywords from Answer the Public in Low Fruits and apply it inside of one big Excel sheet where it has the keyword and it has the volume. Don't worry about duplicates because the next tool that we're going to use will remove any duplicates. Next, we want to format the keyword and volume data in the spreadsheet, which I just said. And then next, we want to use keyword insights. So the objective of keyword insights is this tool will take our keywords and volume data and it will format it into a what's called a keyword cluster. A keyword cluster is essentially a way for us to organize all our keywords in a way so we can write each keyword in a specific way that it will interlink together. The reason why we want to interlink all the content together is when we build links and get links organically, let's say we get a link to one page, it interlinks with other pages, so it boosts it passes link juice to all the other pages. So that's essentially the strategy in terms of how we want to create content on our website paired up with a backlink strategy. So what we want to do is we want to sign up with Keyword Insights. You can also just use the $1 fee or one-time $1 fee for 6,000 credits. I don't know, that's probably like 500 keywords, and we probably have more than 500. So you probably need to spend a one-time cost of $58, and you can cancel the plan right after it. So I will show you once I'm inside Keyword Insights. So I'm logged in inside Keyword Insights now, and essentially what you want to do is you want to click New, and then we want to click Cluster Keywords. Or I think they changed the UI. So we need to click Keyword Clustering, and then we just want to name this the project name. So you store, and then we're doing pantry cabinets. No presets, but location, we want to do the state or the country that you're selling in, so US for this example. Track search intent, we can leave that as is. Advanced settings, we don't need to change anything. We want to click next, skip, and then here we want to upload our keywords. So we want to click local files, And then I just want to make sure this is formatted correctly. Keyword and volume. We'll save this. Save it as a CSV. And then we upload it inside of here. So map keywords. So this is going to be keywords, and map volume should be volume. So this way, they're going to read the CSV has this column as keyword and this column as volume. So you want to match it up. Processing time, keywords, and credit costs. And then we just want to click summary. Review your order, and then you just want to complete the order. Try now. There we go. So mobility scooter is going to be the hub, and the spoke is essentially these keywords. So whenever you're writing content for mobility scooter, this should link to all these keywords. Each one of these keywords should be its own dedicated page. So you're going to have a mobility scooter collection page, and then you're going to have buy mobility scooter, mobility power scooter, motor mobility scooter, handicap mobility scooter. The ones that are misspellings I would not do, because there's a very possible way that you can overdo your SEO, meaning you're making too much content for related keywords. Like this one, mobility scooter with a period at the bottom, is the same as this. There's no point of creating the same content. So just use your best judgment on this. Like mobility scooter, you can make one mobility power scooter, motor mobility scooter, handicap mobility scooter. Those would be the only 4 that I would make for those. All the others are nonsense, so you don't need to make content for those. So if we go back here, so take keyword insights, and you want to make a schedule using Airtable, Notion, or Google Sheets. And essentially on the table, so you essentially just want to do this. So page type, you either put in main page or sub page. So one of those. And keyword, publish date, and writer. So if I'm the writer and I want to publish this November 7th, 2023, the keyword is mobility scooter. This mobility scooter, based on what we just looked at inside the other sheet, this would be a main page. If we're making content for mobility power scooter, this is a keyword that should be a sub page. Sub pages should always link to the hub page, and the main pages should always link to the sub page. So you just want to view it like this. This is the top of the pyramid, and these are the bottom of the pyramid. These should link to this, and this should also link to this. So whenever you get a link to one of this or one of these, they will build authority together. So it will pass link juice between the two. So you just want to make a simple like a calendar like this that goes over what you are posting. So after mobility power scooter, I might want to do motor mobility scooter. After I publish it, I just put the publish date and who wrote the actual content. And just keep track of all your pages. You can also do a URL, so the URL of the actual live page. And just keep track of your SEO efforts based on like a easy spreadsheet like this. So that way you can keep track of how much content you're producing. And you essentially just want to complete these entire lists. And after you complete the entire list, you should be, at least getting a lot of decent traffic coming in from organic traffic from Google. So you want to categorize and format the site plus products before writing content. So what I mean by this is, if you're writing about mobility scooters, for example, mobility scooters, if we look at this right here, if there's a mobility power scooter, and if you sell that, you want to categorize that into your heading in a way that it makes sense for the buyer. So there's really no good way to explain this, except, you can look at some live examples. So, for example, fireplace. They have electric fireplaces here. This menu is very big. Or gas fireplaces, and then it lists all the types of gas fireplaces. Same with outdoor gas fireplaces, and then also gas fireplace media, so like what goes inside the fireplace, and accessories. So it just labels it out in a way so it's still SEO optimized, but also buyer friendly. If you have a store that's very big, meaning you sell a lot of product types, then you might not be able to do this. But if you have a niche down store, this should be very achievable, and this should also, make the buyer experience a lot better. So here's the general concept. Start with the main keyword in subtopics in interlink pages. So you want to link from the main page to the sub page, and then link from the sub page back to the main page. And then on the actual content piece itself, you want to link to other related pages as it makes sense. So you can link to your other blogs, your other collection pages, and then your pages and then you can also link to resource/blog posts. So if you're writing a blog post about mobility scooters, or let's just do the pantry cabinet. Maybe you're writing something about, I don't know, pantry cabinet sizing. And you want to link to a resource like this, pantry dimensions for every type and style. You might want to link to this so it can describe more in detail. So you want to balance it out. You want to have more internal links than external links. External links are links to other websites that is not yourself. So that's how the general SEO strategy works. After that, you want to just rinse and repeat until all the keywords are done from the keyword cluster and there are no results to show, or there's no more keywords to write about. You just want to complete the entire topic about that one product type, and then results should show. However, if you're in a more competitive industry, like for example fireplaces, you might not be able to get as much traffic as you hope for, and that's completely fine. More competitive industry also mean a lot of demand, and once you complete your entire content cluster, we want to build links. So I'm going to give you the straightforward way of how to build links. You can use an agency. There's lots of SEO agencies that you can use. If you just look on, go on Twitter, and you can definitely find SEO agencies there. See ones that have results, and you can work with them. Fat Joe is also a marketplace where you can buy links. Hero is where you can do, you can write articles, or mostly like very short paragraphs for reporters. And when you write paragraphs for reporters, they will link back to your website, but not always, because there's a lot of people pitching on that platform. Essentially, Hero is a tool. I'll show you. Hero. So Hero is a source for every story. So you're going to be a source, and there's going to be journalists on this platform. You're going to essentially provide value by either answering their questions or giving them your story. And journalists will essentially use your resource and link back to you. So there's many major media outlets using Hero. So New York Times, Fox News, Chicago, WSJ, ABC, Time. So lots of very reputable news and media outlets on Hero. So definitely something worth doing. And then there's also linkbuilder.io. This is definitely pretty pricey for SEO services, but they do a really good job in terms of backlinks. So they start at $3,000 a month, and you can get 8+ links per month, anywhere from DR 50 to 90. So DR is the domain rating. It is a scale from 0 to 100. I don't think there's any sites that is 100, but 90 is like very, very, very good already. So 50 to 90 are very good quality links. So linkbuilder.ai or .io is also a tool that you can use if you have the budget to reinvest back into SEO. And the last thing before we end this video is you do not want to use Fiverr or Upwork. This is because Fiverr and Upwork usually has people that spam backlinks, and spam backlinks will not do any good for your website or your business. So do not use Fiverr or Upwork at all costs. Even though they might seem like it's a very, very great deal, usually the links are very bad and it will trash your site. So that's it for this video on SEO for high ticket ecom. If you enjoyed, make sure you drop a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.